As much as many owners love their dogs, this particular dog breed isn't necessarily for everyone. While some people absolutely adore this dog's unique personality traits, they are not always a good fit. For every owner, you may have heard about this dog's amazing temperament, loyalty, and intelligence, and now you might be feeling excited to bring one home for yourself. But before you get carried away by emotions, it's important to slow down and do some proper research before making such a big decision. That's why today we're going to share 13 reasons why this dog breed may not be the right choice. For you, one of the first things you need to understand about this dog is that it has a very strong prey drive historically. This breed was developed for working purposes such as guarding, hunting, protecting property, which means those instincts are still very much alive even today compared to many other dogs. This breed can be extremely alert, fast reacting, and highly focused when it sees something moving quickly. This can be a great quality if you're looking for a dog that is confident and aware of its surroundings. But if you have small pets such as cats, rabbits, birds, or other small animals, this dog can become a serious risk. Even with training and supervision, instincts can sometimes overpower obedience, and accidents can happen in just a few seconds once the hunting instinct kicks in. The result can be devastating for both you and the dog. Another important thing to consider is that this dog needs a lot of mental stimulation. This is not a breed that will stay happy with short walks and a few basic toys. This dog is highly intelligent and needs daily challenges that engage its brain, such as advanced training, puzzle toys, scent work, or learning new tasks. When this dog becomes bored, it doesn't simply relax. Boredom often turns into destructive behavior like chewing furniture, digging holes, excessive barking, or trying to escape the house. Many owners underestimate how mentally demanding this breed can be, and that lack of stimulation often leads to frustration for both the dog and the owner. This breed also tends to get lonely very easily. It is extremely people-oriented and forms strong emotional connections with its family. While it may not be overly clingy every second, it does prefer to be near its owner as much as possible, following you from room to room, sitting close by and watching your movements. Many people find this behavior loving and comforting. But if you work long hours, travel frequently, or spend most of your evenings away from home, this dog may struggle. Emotionally, loneliness can lead to separation anxiety, depression, and serious behavioral issues such as destructive chewing or constant whining. Grooming is another major factor that potential owners often underestimate. This dog has a thick, long, and dense coat that looks beautiful, but requires consistent maintenance. You should be prepared to brush this dog several times a week and even daily. During shedding seasons, without regular grooming, the fur can become matted, uncomfortable, and even painful. Dirt, moisture, and debris can easily get trapped, especially around the legs, tail, chest, and backside. If grooming is neglected, it can lead to skin infections, bad odors, and stress for the dog. Some areas may even need trimming to keep the dog clean and healthy. While many owners feel the grooming is worth it, others quickly realize it is more work than they expected. Purebred dogs in general are also more prone to genetic health issues, and this breed is no exception. Although it is considered strong and sturdy, it can still suffer from inherited conditions such as hip dysplasia, joint problems, heart conditions, and spinal or muscular disorders. Responsible breeders do genetic testing, but no breed is ever completely risk-free. Vet visits, medications, and long-term care can become emotionally and financially draining, especially if you're someone who constantly worries about health problems. Owning this dog can also be quite expensive from the very beginning. Purchasing a puppy from a reputable breeder can cost a significant amount of money. On top of that, there are ongoing expenses such as high-quality food, grooming, supplies, professional training, regular vet care, and sometimes even insurance. Cheaper options from unreliable sellers may seem attractive at first, but they often end up costing more in the long run due to health and behavioral problems. Size is another issue. This dog is large and powerful, which means standard dog equipment is often not enough. Beds, crates, leashes, collars, toys, and even fences need to be extra durable and appropriately sized. These items are usually more expensive and harder to find. Transportation can also be challenging, as not all vehicles or crates can comfortably accommodate such a large dog. Food costs are also significantly higher. This dog cannot thrive on cheap, low-quality food filled with grains and fillers because of its size and activity level. It needs a high-protein, nutrient-rich diet to maintain healthy muscles, joints, and energy levels. Feeding poor quality food can lead to obesity, joint pain, digestive issues, and long-term health problems. Space is another important consideration. This is not an ideal breed for small, cramped living spaces, unless you are extremely committed to daily exercise and enrichment. This dog needs room to move, stretch, and feel secure. Living in a crowded environment with little personal space can cause stress, anxiety, and behavioral issues. While it is possible for this dog to live in an apartment, it requires careful management, consistent outdoor activity, and a calm environment. Despite its size and strength, this dog can also be emotionally sensitive. Many people assume that large dogs are naturally confident and fearless, but this breed can be surprisingly anxious. Loud noises, sudden changes, unfamiliar environments, or too much stimulation can overwhelm it in stressful situations. It may hide, shake, bark excessively, or become defensive. Proper socialization, calm leadership, and patience are essential from an early age. Another thing to keep in mind is that this dog often bonds deeply with one specific person. While it will still be friendly and affectionate with others, the emotional connection with its chosen human is usually much stronger. For families, this can sometimes feel unfair, especially if children or other members want equal affection. This strong attachment can also make separation harder for the dog and increase anxiety when that person is away. There is also a higher risk of theft with this breed. Because it is large, beautiful, and often expensive, dogs like this can become targets for criminals who steal them for resale, breeding, or ransom. Extra security measures are often necessary, especially if the dog spends time outdoors or in public spaces. Finally, this dog retains a puppy-like energy for many years. While many owners love this playful, curious spirit, it can be exhausting. This breed is often too energetic, too curious, and too active for people who prefer a calm, low-maintenance companion. If you're looking for a dog that enjoys lounging quietly most of the day, this breed may feel overwhelming. Add to that the heavy shedding, which means fur on furniture, clothes, floors, and even food, and the workload increases. Even more hair gets everywhere, and regular vacuuming, brushing, and cleaning become part of daily life. This dog is loyal, intelligent, loving, and unforgettable. But love alone is not enough. Owning this breed requires time, patience, money, space, and emotional commitment. If you are truly prepared for that responsibility, it can become one of the most rewarding relationships of your life. But if not, choosing the wrong breed doesn't just affect you, it affects the dog too. So it's always better to choose wisely rather than follow emotions alone.